Hello again, just another little video. This one is the new generation of the 520s. So this is the first one I've had in of this model, and they've just launched at the Great Yorkshire Show last week. And what a difference to the old bikes. I mean, the old bikes did really well for us, the old 520s, really good. But you can see the styling has changed. The steering lock, if I just turn that round, you sort of see, I'll try and drive it later, and you can actually see how tight this thing turns. It's 25% more steering lock than the older models. A lot more ground clearance as well, so you can see on these A-arms, the curve on the A-arms, and it's really lifted the bike. So a lot more ground clearance. I like the styling as well. So everything you see on this bike is a standard. So they've altered this back end as well. Different hitch on it. And I'll just get my tape measure and we'll just show you the ground clearance. So you've got roughly about 11-inch of ground clearance there, which is a hell of a lot more than the old bikes. So a lot of the controls and everything are still the same. You've got all your gears on this lever here: neutral, high, low, reverse and park. Oh, I've just left it running. I've had it running here for about half an hour, just running around on it. Now, one thing some people used to say about the old 520 was they used to get quite hot down this side because your exhaust runs down this side and the legs could get hot. So if I just come to this side with my little thermometer, you see there it's reading around 32, 31, 32. And on this side, if I point it right to that exhaust again, it is actually cooler on this side than it is on the far side. And honestly, you can't feel any heat coming through that side at all now. Stop it now. But that's because this vent on the top here draws air in and it brings it right down this side over the exhaust, and a lot more airflow coming over the engine. So just with that little change, and they made the bike actually wider as well. So around this tank area is just a bit wider, and there's a lot more heat shielding underneath this tank, underneath the tank cover, so there's more air can get through. And this front end of the bike as well, they've opened up. So you can see this is all your radiator is behind there, so there's a lot more airflow can get through. So they've really worked on getting it cooler. And I really like the styling, I think it looks good. I'll just put this down. So you can see on the seats have changed as well. There's different material on the seats, so it's quite a grippy material and a bit softer than the old ones. Looks a nice touch with the CFORCE logo across the back. And these racks, even though they look plastic, they're quite, it almost feels like a bit rubbery to touch, so they're really grippy, so it should stop things sliding off. What else have we changed? More storage. They've still got this box on the back, but I don't know if you can see in there, it goes in and round to the side as well, so it's a massive box in the back of there. It's just the toolkit that comes with it. I'll just chuck that out of the way. So you've got loads of storage for your dosing bottles and things. The 7-pin plug now is right on the back, so it's more accessible. The old ones used to be up under the side here, so it's easier to get to. Bigger petrol tank now, it's an 18-litre tank. The old ones were 15 litres. But I'll just the 4-wheel drive buttons has changed as well, so they've changed it so it's like the 625, so it's just on that little switch around like that. So 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, then release that button is diff lock, so that's new for the 520. And on this side you've got your start button, stop, your lights, indicators, horn, winch control down there. Now they have done away with the brake on this side, which does feel strange. So you've got your foot brake obviously that does all your brakes together, And this one is your front brake with a little latch on there as well if you're pulling up a gate. You can see there. So that's quite handy. But it does feel strange. I suppose it's what you're used to. It is what you're used to, but it does feel strange not having a brake there. But I'll just drive it around this side and we'll just show you how much steering lock this bike has got. It feels smoother to drive as well somehow than the old ones. It is the same engine, but just everything else around it has changed. So I'm just going to park it almost level with the curb there, put full lock in, pop into low box. Back where we were. Massive difference. The whole bike, I don't know, it just feels more comfortable to ride somehow. Security lock, that is one thing. You can lock these bikes in park. Now the old bike you could never get your key in because it was the rubber boot on the key wouldn't fit in far enough. These ones have altered, so you can lock it in park as a security device, which is a good little thing. That just tucks away. You still got your 12 volt socket here, USB port. Yeah, very impressed. So this unit here is actually my demo bike. So if anyone would like have a go or have a look around it, please do not hesitate to give us a shout at Courtfield ATV and we'll see what we can do for you. I probably forgot to say something about these bikes because I'm that impressed with them, I'm blown away. But yeah, please do not hesitate to give us a shout here and like and subscribe to our channel, please. Thank you very much.